last 6 months, I've traveled in and out of all 3 airports in the New York area. If you're in a hurry and money's no object, go to JFK. Not in a hurry, but you want to save money, go to Newark. You want to run it real close on whether or not you're actually going to make your flight, go to LaGuardia. They're still doing construction here, so depending on which terminal you're at, you may have to loop around several times if you take mass transit. Uber's quicker, obviously, and taxi, all that. I've put it off as long as I can, but it's laundry day here in Brooklyn. And like most New Yorkers, we don't have a washer or dryer. That's considered somewhat of a luxury item here in this city. So it's going to be time to go down and go to the laundromat. The good news is when you do that, all of your clothes for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3, depending on how creative you get, are done. And you're not constantly doing laundry or constantly having to re-dry them to knock the wrinkles out. You get it all done at one time, it's folded, put away, you're good to go for at least 2 weeks. That being said, this is the reason why I'm wearing this attire today. Might get some strange looks here in Flatbush, but like I said, headed down to the laundromat. Got 7 loads going. Not the most glamorous part of New York, but it has to be done. Thought I'd take a quick minute here and update you on the cold calls from the other night. It was kind of rainy, it was muggy and humid, kind of hot. Like I said, a lot of excuses not to do it, and I didn't really want to do it, but I went ahead and got out some cards, 20, and just started going up and down the street, you know, talking to owners, talking to managers. A lot of times the owners weren't there. And I got through the 20. In fact, I did 21 before I realized how many I'd done. And it took about 2 hours. Didn't really make, you know, any huge progress in any location or any prospect. But inside, you know, there was a success of setting the goal of trying to do 20 that night and actually fulfilling that and finishing it. That was what was getting me through. I knew I would feel better if I got that done. So we do actually have probably 2 out of the 21 that are worth it. You know, if we can get in front of them and talk to them, they're the kind of places that we want to do business with. So we'll pursue that. We'll follow up with phone calls and emails to try and get in front of the owner.
Excuse me, sir?
All right. 90 minutes later, laundry's done. Now time for a shower and change of clothes. And just like that, I feel like a new man. Second box came in. This is some accessories for the big box that I'm excited about. Seen somebody with one of these the other day, and it was just one of those items where you see it and you're like, I've got to have it. The camera I use for these vlogs is a Canon EOS 80D. And when I saw this printer, I thought, well, you know, the quality is so good on it, I bet it's an Epson, because I've had a lot of good experience over the years with Epson printers, and they're just superior when it comes to inkjet. It turns out it's not an Epson, it's not even inkjet. It's a Canon dye sublimation. Dye sublimation gives you the good quality, but it also gives you, in this instance, 100 years protection. There's a coating on it, and it says that it'll last for 100 years. It's also waterproof, which inkjet is not. This particular kit came with the printer. It's called a Selfie CP1300. It also is portable. Charge it up to power, or you can use a rechargeable battery and take it with you on the go. There's a cleaning cloth in here and then enough paper and ink to run 108 sheets. So we'll get into this in a second and look at it. There's some cassettes and things like that. And so it also came with this carrying case. This is to put the printer in and some batteries and things like that. So this will be good on the go. You know, it kind of feels like felt in here, and it's got kind of a hard outer shell to it. So this will be good to protect the printer. We got 2 extra batteries and the charging system, which doesn't come with the camera. So we have a total of 3 batteries. I don't know how long they're going to last. We'll find out. 1 charger, the printer, enough ink for 108 prints, and the paper, and this case. Look how small this little guy is. I hold that easily in the palm of my hand. So this is the first print. And with dye sublimation, what it does is it prints the yellow first, and then it prints the magenta, and then the cyan, which is the blue. And then on this printer, it prints a protective coating over the top of it after that. And that's going to be, you know, to protect it from water, and then just in general, a coating to give you that 100 years. Looks pretty good. I'm impressed. It's also dry right out of the printer, and you know, flesh tones on that look good. These little perforations will break off, and then it'll be truly borderless. All in all, I'm very impressed so far. It was pretty easy to set up. This is just a little cassette tray. I've actually got the battery adapter run to the power, and you know, then that's run into the back of the printer. So it's charging this battery now. I've got 2 other batteries that we need to charge. These are the ink ribbons, the dye sublimation ribbons. There's the yellow that you see, and then wound up inside these rolls are the rest. The little packets of paper come in 18 per pack, and I bought a pack of 108, so you know, they're there to kind of keep them protected. The printer also came with a couple of sheets, so far so good.